in early February 2019, I was in Mwanza. We needed to get to Dar es Salaam. But February is a time when the migration in Serengeti is spectacular in the big open plains. So we opted to drive to Arusha and fly from there so that we could drive through the Serengeti. We knew we would be constrained for time, but it was an opportunity. So we entered Serengeti through the Western Corridor. That area's got open plains and mixed with woodlands. We saw nice wildlife there, variety of species, zebra, wildebeest, topi. We were amazed at the number of tsetse flies. They were abundant there. We had to keep the car windows closed the whole time to stop these little flies from biting us, as they can give a painful bite. They seemed to be where the buffalo and other big herds were, their main source of food. It's always nice to see buffalo. Other wildlife was here and there. There's nice birds that we saw. We saw a lot of giraffe. The giraffe seemed to feed on the thorniest bushes around. We stayed at Serenera Wildlife Lodge. It's a long drive to get there, but it's in a stunning location. It's got amazing views of the surrounding plains. The next morning we had an early start. We had a 7-hour drive to get to Arusha. We wanted to be there at 1 o'clock for our flight. So we had taken this route in order to see the wildebeest migration, but we only encountered them after leaving the Nabi Hill gate, after exiting Serengeti. Now, once we saw them, we saw them in abundance. Herd after herd we passed. You looked into the distance in these vast open plains. There literally were millions of these animals. Pictures can't do justice. It was spectacular to see them kicking up the dust. That early morning light catching the dust is a sight I will always remember. It was an eye-opener to see them crossing the road. This is a road that the government had planned to upgrade into a trunk road to link Arusha with Mwanza. Had they done that, it would have had a devastating impact. Fortunately, they've committed to developing the southern Serengeti bypass, which avoids the park. But we had to press on. We passed Ngorongoro, had a quick look down into the crater. That area is green and lush, gets a lot more rain, but we had to rush on and get to Arusha and catch our flight.